everybody, Flint from Flint and Steel Survival, bringing you part 4 of my collection videos. So I'm going to be real lucky to get through this drawer in this video. To fill you guys in, if this is the first one you're watching, I'm doing about 10 minutes per video, posting it once a week. And I don't have all my knives here in this box or here in this room. Some of them are scattered through kits, so I do have other knives you will not see in this video, just because I don't have the time to sit and go find them all. So this is my most recent knife acquisition, which is the knife from the October Pocket Box. I already forgot what the company was called, but it should be good for something. If not, it's good trading material. Next up, we'll just run through these, what's the word I'm looking for? Gimmick knives real quick. So fake Victorinoxes. Smith & Edwards, Far West, Utah. This one has my first initial on it. This one has my full name, Florence, Oregon. A friend brought this back to me for my birthday when we watched their cat or something. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Got this cute little shotgun shell knife. And also a 9mm shell. My wife brought the 9mm one back from Vegas this last time she went. Oh, actually 44 mag is what it's supposed to look like. Next up, this is my only real Swiss Army knife I've ever had. Other than those little, what are they called? The Traveler, I think. It's got the blade, what am I trying to say? Blade, nail file, and scissors. But this is a full, I think it's called the Climber. It's got the really cool, like, pot hook. If you're cooking, you can, lift your pots off the fire. I absolutely love the see-through handles and the silver. Show that to you guys real quick. This is probably the only one I will ever own too. Never carry it, just kind of something I had to have. If I'm a knife collector, you gotta have one. That's at least how I felt about it. Next up, we'll go over these gimmicky autos. Nice little double action, I guess. It's got a golfer on it. I probably should send this guy to Chad too. He's a golfer, I'm not. It's got a little lighter on it. Could be his golf lighter, and for some reason, knife. Next up, we'll get this guy out of the way. My little brother gave this to me from an Asian gift store. That's what the store is called. I'm not being racist. I pulled this out to do this video. Noticed the pivot was just ridiculously loose. It's just a pin. So I went and just hammered it on my little anvil on my vise. This thing is so freaking tight now. I'm going to have to wear it back in. But this is kind of one of those pieces I'm just keeping because my brother gave it to me. And I remember how bad I wanted it at the time. And he got it for me for Christmas. Talked my parents into going to get it for me. Absolutely love this blade. It was my EDC before I knew what an EDC was. I carried this many places I should not have. Next up, we'll go with this little red out the front. Single edge. I think I've seen these all over the damn place. I've never had a misfire with this. So, there you go, I guess. Money doesn't buy happiness or whatever. Next up is another gift from my little brother. I wouldn't say we're close, like really close, but we take care of each other, and I love the kid. So, I've kept almost everything he's ever gave me. It's a Kershaw. I've never once carried it because I don't really like the deployment, I guess. It's nice and smooth, but just not my style. But I absolutely love how it's got a screwdriver thing. This is a 1/4 inch bit, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. And on this side, it's got spring-loaded flats, and on this side, spring-loaded Phillips. You can lock it in at this angle, so you can get in an angle drive it. You can lock it in straight and use it as a straight screwdriver. It's also got some rough measurement on it. Here's the inches, that's the millimeters. Then we got this go watch Nicest Knives Jim. He'll say this name correctly. I'm going to slaughter it. Languille, I think. Laguiole. I don't know. It's a French design. It's got the little B on it. It's got a really nice fake file work on the back. It's got a cross on it, but I just like the wood and how cheap it was. It says the name right there if you guys want to try to pronounce it yourself. I know you're going to be better at it than me. Eagle Eye Knife Company, stainless. I'm pretty sure this is Chinese made. I would highly doubt that it's from France. But I like it. And it's just one of those knife blade patterns that I had to have that I didn't. So there's that. This was my high school graduation present to myself. It came with a sheath. Black and orange is what I thought it was. I mean, it's pretty orange. Those were my school colors. Just bought this just because I felt happy that I graduated high school, I guess. Nice little back lock. Pretty sharp. I mean, decent. I don't carry it. I never have, really. This is my cheap Chinese switchblade. Great action on this guy. Bolster lock. You know, I wouldn't trust it with much, but it's a nice piece just to have. You know, I wanted a regular switchblade for a long time. Then this next guy, my dad bought me, because this is the kind of switchblade I always dreamed of. It's a lever lock. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this. In the up position, it's obviously locked. When you put it down, let me put my right hand in here. I've used it so much that it fails to fire 95% of the time now. If you hold it down, let me show you. So if I hold it down like this, it has no problem. But if you hold it at an angle up or even sometimes sideways, it won't fire. But then you can lock it in by pushing that forward. This is a real Italian stiletto. Build shives, doesn't matter. He probably will never watch this video to get offended, right? But nice and thin. Absolutely love this guy. I really want to get a shot puller next for my next stiletto. Like the one in the movie The Outsiders. That's the one I've always dreamed of. But this is a great switchblade and I carried it for a long time. Saved the best piece for last. This is a straight razor my little brother got me either 1 or 2 Christmases ago. It's a Sweeney Todd replica. Obviously it doesn't have the right handle, but it's based off of that. Razor sharp like it should be. Interesting design. Really more of a conversation piece. I haven't shaved in months anyway, but if I did I wouldn't be using this, that's for sure. And then this guy is the identical, like a replica kind of. It's a Master USA one, or straight razor, but it's the exact same style they use in Reservoir Dogs to cut off the cop's ear. That's why I wanted it, because I love Quentin Tarantino and his movies. And this is the same exact pearl handle kind of thing the guy carries in his boot and hacks off his ear with. So I just had to have it because it reminded me of that. All these that I've gotten are just ridiculously loose. Like there's definitely no friction at all until you get past it, which I understand this is how you're supposed to shave. You know, you're supposed to shave like this with the handle out of the way, but I don't know. If you wanted to carry it for any other purpose, it's kind of, you know, a little bit cumbersome. And then this guy's interesting. I don't want to make a fool of myself and flip it. I threw away all my regular butterflies other than this guy I'm about to show you. But this guy's a inverse butterfly. So it's got the handles that flip outwards from the blade like this instead of traditionally to the sides. This is single edge, but very nice. So I quite like it. The lock is really good actually too. But I've just always kept that. I sent it to Jake, he sent it back, and now I have it still. And this is a Jake Parker original butterfly knife full brass on the handles and the lock and all the pins. And then I believe he said this is a piece of file. I'm 98% sure it is. Yeah, 'cause you can still see, well, I'm pretty sure you can still see some file marks in it. But very thick blade. I mean, the blade's basically as thick as both handles, almost, on this bottom portion. But this thing's a freaking beast, man. I love it. I love his wolf on it. I love everything about this knife. This is probably one of my favorite purchases of all time, just because of how cool it is. I mean, who actually has a brass set of, or a brass butterfly knife to begin with, let alone one that's such perfect for EDC? I mean, this thing is perfect for my hand. Look at that. That's all that sticks out. Absolutely love this. I've carried an EDC a couple days, but I'm so worried about messing this up that I don't want to really much anymore. This is another one that I'll carry on really special occasions when I want to feel cool. So it looks like that's going to be the end of this video. I did not make it through that whole drawer. It looks like I have all my old style traditional folders to go. So you'll see that in the next one. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it, and have a good one.